but here's the deal. I mean, if you get Kyle Tucker, man, he is not far off from Juan Soto. He really isn't. Go look at his numbers. I mean, when this guy plays, he's mid 900 OPS, hits for power, steals bases, plays great defense. He's a better all around player probably than Soto as far as like a baseball player, as far as what he does in that aspect.
And I'm in love with the good life. Can't give it up. Make it to the top. Keep climbing. I wanna live it up. The good life. I'm coming up. I'm coming up. The good life. Good life. Oh, good life. Good life. Good life.
Boom, coming in hot, Gigi.
I hear you.
Airport voice. I'm in the airport.
Airport
Dude,
voice.
it kind of looks like I'm getting a mug shot here or something too.
It actually does. Or you're getting like
Really
your
good.
new
Those
photo.
little-
I see. I believe you, dude. You got that. Sean Casey, who doesn't drink, you have the winter meetings hangover voice. I can hear it, as if you went out and had like 8 scotches last night, but you don't drink. You have winter meetings hangover.
You know how grateful I am I stopped drinking. There's mornings I woke up, I'm like, oh my God. I kind of like looked around, like, you know, those mornings you used to have where maybe you had a couple and you're like, oh man, I don't feel good. So, so glad that's out of my life. You know what I mean? I wake up feeling good, feeling normal, ready to go.
Well, but you know what else? Fans, for take you behind the curtain a little, it is very difficult to do the winter meetings when there really isn't a lot of action. Now, at the top of the list, obviously Soto happens, boom.
Boom.
Yankees get free, boom. But honestly, it really slowed down. I love your take on the Guardians trade and the whole for Toronto and the Pirates and all that. But otherwise, nothing really happened, to be honest.
There was not much going on. It was really kind of a weird winter meeting. You know, a lot of, you know, Max Fried going down. You know, the Yankees were getting on that quickly. Obviously, after not getting Soto, they were like, we got to get something done. So that was big. But there wasn't Nathan Eovaldi went back 3 years, $75 million to the Rangers.
Yeah, that was pretty big.
He was with the Rangers, but that's a nice little sign. You know, but yeah, not a ton happened. It was weird too, because talking to a couple of GMs that, you know, for years, you're at the winter meetings to really meet up with people, meet with guys face to face. Like, dude, people are just texting each other nowadays, even from their rooms. Hey, what do you got? You know, I mean, it's not like it all used to be. You're meeting at the winter meetings, get in front of people, you know, and you know, that's just a different world. It's a different world as far as
World. Also, one of the players who's a free agent, I can't remember who it was, but I did a double take because they were saying the person's not at the winter meetings trying to side, but they did 3 Zoom meetings. So like they're doing Zoom meetings. You don't even have to go to the winter meetings anymore as a player. What I did appreciate though is Matt Carpenter showing up and saying, I want to play. That was a great interview with you guys. He's a great dude, man.
Dude, great
You should
dude.
sign that guy. Someone should sign that guy.
Great dude, lives in Dallas, dude. Such a great guy. As a matter of fact, a couple months ago, I got to work with Matt. Matter of fact, I'm gonna get him on the
We
phone.
had him on. We had him on. You
Oh, yeah.
remember?
Yeah, but we're gonna get him on.
He only did like 5 minutes. He did like a walk
Yeah,
by.
but we're gonna get him on for a good one.
Let's get him.
Even one day was great, but you know, he's great, man. He's just such a great dude, and he's really good at what he does. Before that meeting, we were talking. You know, we're in the production meeting. We're like, yeah, what about you know, Matt Carpenter? You just want to ask him about playing and all that stuff, and you know, and not really having been an analyst. I'm like, no, I was on with this guy a couple months ago at the network.
He'll be a great analyst.
He's an incredible analyst. So let's pepper him. And you know, Greg Anderson was so excited because he's a huge Cardinals fan, so he was
right.
to have him on. So it was great. Like I enjoyed that. It was, you know, what was cool, Change? If you watch the coverage, it was cool to like have all the GMs come up. You know, have a lot of the GM player. Ron Washington came up, which was cool to talk about him. And
Terry Francona,
Tito was on, and Ben Cherington was on, and there was a lot of different guys on. I can't remember everyone that was on, but there was a lot of different guys on. And you know, it was good to like, run into a few guys in the lobby and stuff. I got a chance to catch up with Ross Atkins, who, you know, was one of my great friends before he flew out yesterday. So it was good. It was a good time, man. It was a really good time. And, good 3 days.
Nice. Yeah. The one thing that's kind of percolating today, well, I thought more stuff was going to happen yesterday. And then I woke up this morning and I'm like, I bet stuff's going to happen today. I still don't know. I do get a sense that there's a lot of heat about Kyle Tucker. JP Morosi had a good point today. I was watching him and Lauren talking, and he said the interesting thing about Kyle Tucker is that the Cubs are super in on him, which is very interesting. Now, if he goes to the Cubs, that's an interesting domino because that means Cubs say, "Hey, Yankees, just take Bellinger." Like those two things. But now you also hear that the Yankees are in on Tucker too. Third question, I'm going to pull this all into one question. Luis Gil is the number one guy that everybody wants on the Yankees. You are so into the depth of starting pitching. Right now, the Yankees are like 7 or 8 deep.
Right now, yeah.
Do you like that? Like, if you don't have to give up Gil, wouldn't you not want to? After seeing what they did to get Soto last year, they gave an ace to the Padres.
Well,
It's an
that's
interesting.
the thing is, if I was going to get Tucker, I with Soto being that 1 year rental, the scary thing is you give up a guy like Michael King and a couple other pitchers, and you're hoping you get him long term. At the end of the day, that's what you hope, and they didn't get him. So like, you don't want that to be the same thing with Kyle Tucker next year. Okay, don't.
He's only got 2 years left.
Yeah, so he's got
It'll be the same
so he's got
situation.
2 years. But the thing about Tucker is having that. What is it? He has 2 more years before he's a free agent.
Yes, I think so. Yeah, let me double check. But keep going. What were you going to say?
Okay, so yeah, but here's the deal. I mean, if you get Kyle Tucker, man, he is not far off from Juan Soto. He really isn't. Go look at his numbers. I mean, when this guy plays, he's mid 900 OPS, hits for power, steals bases, plays great defense. He's a better all around player probably than Soto as far as like a baseball player as far as what he does in that aspect. I mean, Soto's obviously an elite hitter. The biggest thing with him is elite at bats. Getting on base, walks more than he strikes out. All that stuff. There's so much value in that. Tough at bat after tough at bat with the big power. But if you got a guy like Kyle Tucker, man, you would not miss Juan Soto. I think as much as maybe you do right now, and it would give protection to Judgy in that 2-3 hole. I mean, you could do a lot of things if you got Kyle Tucker. So, it's definitely something that I'm sure the Yankees are taking a run at. And but at the end of the day, if you want to get a player like Kyle Tucker, you're going to have to give up a pretty good player. And if you give up Luis Gil, you're giving up a young power arm, rookie of the
Right.
year, a guy that has a chance to have a
The same
great
thing you
career.
did last year.
Yeah.
Almost the same thing you did last year with Soto. I agree with, dude. It's so funny the vitriol in New York, dude. This Yankees Mets rivalry is almost starting to feel like
Really?
Yankees Red Sox or like Cardinals Cubs or like Pirates Reds. Like it's starting to get like dirty. Like fans are going crazy. But that said, the big selling point is, well, Kyle Tucker's better than Juan Soto. Let's not go there. But your point about being an overall player, and the Yankees said in the offseason they need defense, you're getting defense there. I mean, every team I think is going to improve on defense. I also like your point. I'm sorry to be so New York centric here, but that's what's going on right now. It's the only other thing that's really a dogfight right now is Toronto and the Giants on your favorite pitcher.
On Burns, yeah, on Corbin Burns, yeah, no doubt about it. I think the Giants are going to make a big run. One thing about the Blue Jays is I think that being up in Canada is real. Customs and all that stuff, I think it's real. The dollar's real. So if you're the Blue Jays, you're really going to have to oversell for, overpay for players. But I heard, I mean, the talks around the winter meetings was that the Blue Jays made an incredible offer to Soto, like one of the first big offers.
Right.
And they have a lot of stuff that he likes. So Toronto, they've done a great job up there with that club. They just got to figure out how to get some good players there. They got to figure out how to sign Vlad. I mean, they have some definite.
How much is Vlad now?
I mean, exactly.
In the Soto Cup, it's up there.
That's the problem. The problem is he's going to be a lot of money because he's young.
He's 5. He's starting at 5. I think.
I think so. I think he's going to get to probably 6 now. It's crazy because everyone's like he's a once in a generational player. He's a once in. Dude, people are saying some of the things people are saying now is Otani got ripped off.
It's unbelievable.
They're like 700 million.
Were you on with him? Who was it? The president? Was that you that asked him the question? Oh, what happened?
A second.
You got your boarding?
Yeah.
Casey's looking. Oh, are you?
Yeah, I got. There's a couple of dads yelling at their kids. Yeah, I gotta go.
All right. Well, listen, dude, go get on that plane, dude. And you're not even. Ugh, I can't believe this week you've had. You were so busy. Get on the plane. Maybe try to sleep on the plane and
Dude, I'm gonna
regroup a little.
big nap coming, bro.
Your
Big nap
sleeper
coming.
stinks right now. I bet your sleeper stinks. All right, go get it,
Okay.
man.
Okay. Love you, brother. Hey, man. Everyone out there, thanks for listening. Appreciate you. Love you, chit. I'll see you tomorrow, man.
All right, see you.